into our next topic. We're going to start the topic off based upon a little conversation we had prior to coming back on. People don't communicate to each other what they need, what they like, what they want. And when they do, people don't seem, the other person doesn't seem to take it as seriously as they should. So, if you could give Miss P, the opposite sex, advice on relationships and how to make it work, what would you tell a man?
I would tell him what I need. I would tell him what I want. I would tell him my dreams, my visions. I would tell him that I'm interested in what he likes, what he's interested in.
What is your advice to him, though? What does he need to do to make sure he does it right?
My advice to him is to pay attention to the things that bring me joy and peace, that excite me, that move me.
Paying attention. Taking notes, remembering the things that make us smile.
Absolutely paying attention, because it's never about ourselves. It's always about the other person. In order to get that level of joy and just appreciation, which most women feel we're always underappreciated.
Okay.
And that's usually what breaks up marriages. Really, I think that's the breaking point for a lot of relationships, is the fact that people feel
underappreciated. That's a great thing. I believe that too. I mean, I don't know if that's the main thing, but I do believe that's something very serious in a lot of relationships. So, Mr. Ken, what advice would you give a woman as far to make sure that she knows what she's supposed to do in order to keep you as a man?
Well, to keep me as a man, it's simple. Just get butt naked. I'm just
Oh no, he's serious.
Oh, I know he's serious.
I'm so serious.
Very serious.
But no, but my thing is this, I tell these women all the time, the number one thing that men do not like is insecurity. Okay? You have to be confident that he's with you, because insecurity will run a man away. Okay? Dating a man just for his money, yeah, at first it's cool, but then it gets old.
He said at first it's cool.
Then I always tell women also, stop listening to your friends. Alright? Especially the ones who don't have any happy relationships, ones who've been hurt by men. Don't listen to them. Never do that.
That's true.
Because she's going to give you some advice and she's going to mess up your entire program. I promise you.
I agree.
So make sure you always get butt naked now, alright? I'm serious.
That always works at the beginning.
But no, that needs to work throughout.
Yeah.
I think that is one of the main things in a relationship. That shouldn't be taken lightly. Even though you said butt naked, but we know what he meant. So, Ms. Jeanette, what advice would you give to the men out there on how to love a woman?
You have to express yourself. You have to let the woman know what you like. And maybe she'll join in, maybe she won't. And just talk and communicate and listen.
Okay. Mr. Elijah.
My advice would be, I would piggyback off what Ken said. Definitely don't tell your friends your business, because they won't forgive you as fast as your woman will. I've learned that through experience.
That's
and
true.
I like to let nature take its course. I tell you what I expect. Because if I tell you everything I like, then you might run a little game on me. You might not be happy. But when you do something that I like, I'm going to let you know I like it.
I like that. That makes sense.
Don't be so beachy. Don't be so beachy. A lot of men... Yeah. Beachy. A lot of men tend to fuss about things that, that are so irrelevant.
Right.
It's not that serious. And then again, most importantly, the small things, they mean so much to us as women. If it's just putting a candy bar, that turns me on. Put a candy bar by my bedside.
She said,
oh my God, yes. I love that. The small I'm just saying, whatever. It's there. You're thinking about me. It's small,
right?
But it means so much.
I agree.
It means so much to a woman.
I agree.
I'm just saying, a lot of men tend to overlook. That ain't mean that much.
Yeah.
To you it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? To you it doesn't mean nothing. But to us as women, okay?
That's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
my point. My advice to people is exactly, what you just said at the end. We tend to, at the beginning of relationships, we start off finding out the things that the person likes, that makes them happy, and we do those up until a certain point. We feel on both sides, women and men, that once we fall in love and we're here, we ain't got to do that no more. Which is the stupidest thing in the world.
Yes, it is.
But if you look at relationships,
You gotta
that's
throw logs in the
exactly.
fire. You gotta-
But see, the problem is people don't. You think about relationships, and I'm gonna bring this up. It's a stereotype, but it is true when it comes to women. Okay, in the beginning, I'm gonna be super sexy for you when I need to be, and we're gonna have sex here and there. But once 3-4 years pass, we married. Oh, I don't have to do that no more. I'm coming to bed with the scarf on.
There's more
everything.
routine.
You know why?
Shoes
Because
that
it's
don't
not
match.
even that candy bar there on the.
But see, I'm not finished though. You're absolutely right, because when it flips on
Candy
it.
bar.
But see, no, she's just saying. But on the flip side, the men will stop doing the things that you used to do. I got flowers all the time when we were dating. Only time we get a flower now is on Mother's Day or if you messed up.
Because
that
you're
just-
naggy
You know what
now.
I'm saying?
Well, that's
See,
just
that's
me.
because you're naggy now,
That's
okay?
just me.
So,
But see, but the problem
You have to do
is,
something to make things fresh and new, and you
but
can't
both
be
parties,
boring.
it has,
Exactly.
both parties
You gotta
have
keep
to
it fresh.
People get tired of boredom.
But both
Exactly.
parties do.
Really?
No,
They do.
nobody. You remember,
So-
just
so
like
what do you do to
And
make
that's
it
why I
new,
like-
You do
fresh, and
exactly.
creative?
It doesn't even have to be
It's
new,
not
fresh,
even-
and creative.
You
It
know
just
what?
has to be
Sometimes it does.
consistent.
And that's
Now you
Sometimes
have to
that
have
is what
that,
it is.
Exactly.
but there's no consistency in relationships.
you know what? And you're right.
Because people grow tired of the same old thing.
Yeah,
But you know what? Let me tell
They
you.
really do.
Let me tell you. Oh, I agree.
They really do.
And that's
I
what
agree.
she.
They really do.
Because
that's
when you
why
do the same
people
old
go
thing,
out
then somebody
and
come in and do
they
something differently. There
Right.
you go.
They do.
But you know what?
Because
My
you're
thing
not
is this.
exciting me
Okay, but let me
anymore.
say
Exactly,
this.
but
You're
that's
not
what it is.
exciting me anymore.
My question is, are you telling that person I'm not excited anymore?
Exactly.
No.
No,
The problem is people don't
They
talk.
throw
No,
hits.
the problem
They
is
throw hits.
communication.
Yeah.
That is the key.
Yeah, they're
The key
not
to
talking
good
to each other.
relationships
Exactly.
is good
Exactly.
communication.
Tell me.
Really.
But see, let me. You just said, oh, this girl can do a trick.
Yeah.
Did you tell your girl you like that trick?
Absolutely.
Did you
No,
take
you
it so
didn't.
she could see
No,
how
you
she
didn't.
did
In the
it?
name of Jesus.
Well,
That's my point. That's my point. Let me tell y'all one thing. I
Trust
talked
me,
to
I'll
a.
tell you exactly what I
Let
want.
me tell you this.
Don't
I
come
talked to a young lady. Listen, I talked to a young lady who told me this exact words, and I believe it was maybe been Diane Keaton. I'm gonna make sure I find out what Star said this, but they asked her about how does she feel about her husband being around a lot of beautiful women, and she said he loves red hair. And she said, well, how do you like him doing this movie with the with red hair? She said, I went and dyed my hair red. That's what you do, because now you're coming home.
That's
you got
tailoring
that
your
red.
needs to your relationship.
But you're supposed to. Absolutely. Why not? Why not dye it? Why
That's
not?
why I have to switch.
Well, see, but that's okay.
In the beginning-
you can buy a wig
in the
and say, I'm
beginning-
this person.
wig,
You
In the
can
beginning,
use
I said
all of that.
that
Exactly.
it's important to me in my relationship that I find out what it is my man likes.
Exactly.
For that very reason.
Right.
If that's what he likes, and I want to keep him interested,
Exactly.
I want to keep his attention on me.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I'm going to take it to another level
Right.
and do some of the things that might not be so comfortable for me.
But see, that's another
Because
problem.
sometimes
But
it's
it might
about
excite you just
you
for
being
fun.
comfortable.
But you know what?
I'm not comfortable with that. I don't like that.
Sometimes you need to sacrifice being comfortable sometimes. And when I say sacrifice being comfortable, I don't mean your morals and all that, but sacrificing, just like I had a question from somebody who sent to me. She was saying that her guy likes to go to strip clubs. He goes once or twice a month. She hates it. However, my thing is this. I asked her, do you have a stripper pole? She said, no, why would I have that? If your man likes strip clubs, if you don't want him to go to the strip club, then put that pole up, go to the club, get you some tips, and then make it happen for him. There's nothing
But
wrong
you
with
see
you
that
doing
already.
it.
Let me see something new.
No, see now that's where the problem comes in, because you're never going to be satisfied.
Right.
Because if your woman gets a strip pole and puts it in the house, that's not you haven't seen that before.
But
You saw the
she's doing
stripper. But see, you don't want to be satisfied. You just want to do what you want to do.
Right.
Because she's trying to. But see, then that wouldn't work for you. You will always want something else.
And you're not the one.
Exactly.
You will always want till you get what you're supposed to
Because
have.
but here's my point. he wants his woman to do tricks, but now I just presented
She
a
doing
trick,
the trick.
and that's not
Right.
good enough for him.
That's not the woman you want doing the trick.
Exactly. But see, that's my point.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my point.
So
then.
why you with this
Then
woman?
If I
that's
do TV, you
my-
don't change the channel.
It's a
Then why-
situation.
then why be
It's
with
a
her?
situation.
Right.
Okay, again, so
Okay.
she is the new norm. Okay.
I'm not even saying
Right.
that's cheating, okay? I mean, because like a strip club, that's not really.
Well, no. We're talking about something. We're talking about something different. You're talking about something. You didn't went to something else. No, that's absolutely not cheating.
That's not
But the problem is, if you're with this woman and you're saying, just a few minutes ago, you said, I want to see a chick do tricks, and if your woman does that trick for you, and you just said it's not the same. I saw the trick, somebody else did it.
Well,
So
if you
then
really
why
got a
even?
down chick, she'll tell her come home to our pole, do these tricks for him, then go home.
Exactly.
How could
Yeah.
your woman be
Then
the
he's
one
got-
that does the trick and you not be satisfied?
That's my
She
point.
might not be well equipped.
Exactly. Pay attention. Listen.
So why is she your
And
woman?
then-
Exactly.
It's just a taboo thing.
And then
No,
we see,
Listen,
People
it might
want
look-
what they
it might
can't have.
look-
So
Okay.
listen.
Michael Jordan look good shooting a jump shot way better than me.
Well, but
Not a
that's
problem.
not
So if you want to go
problem.
see the Bulls play, cool.
That's true.
Exactly.
I
You want to listen to
respect
Teddy
that.
Pendergrass? Cool. He
But
get you
that's-
ready.
but that's
So
not-
he'll tell you after
But
that.
that's not the point. She doesn't have to be perfect because you're not. The point is she's taking that next step to do
Right.
something extra for you.
I didn't say that was wrong. He said if he wasn't satisfied
where do-
still,
No.
then maybe they need to
That's
do an
not what he
alternative
said.
route.
Exactly.
That's not
Offer
what
those
he
motive.
That's
That's
not
all
what
I'm
he
saying.
said.
That's all I'm saying.
No,
I wasn't
that is
saying
not
that it
what
would
you
look
said.
good.
That is what I'm saying.
That's what he said. That's his exact words.
You should explore that look first.
Yeah.
That was his exact words.
Well-
he said something different
Right,
from what you
right,
said.
Look,
Welcome back to the Nightcap with yours truly, Tlj. Right now, we're going to wind down the show with our 3 needs. This is something I'm going to do on each one of my shows and ask my guests, what are their 3 needs when it comes to a relationship, whether you're in one or not. My 3 needs are love, Lord, and loyalty. My man has to know how to love me. He has to know how to love himself. And when I say love me, I don't just mean physically, which is the main thing. Please believe it. But I mean my heart. I need you to know how to love me. I don't want you to over-love me, but I want to feel loved, and I don't want it to feel like it's your job to love me. I want to feel like you're happy to love me. I need my man to be in a relationship with God. I don't want you to talk about going to church just because I go to church. When I say relationship, I mean you have to have a personal relationship with God in order for you to have a personal relationship with me. Loyalty is my last need. It's absolutely imperative for my person who I'm with to be loyal, because I am a loyal person. And loyal people can't deal with unloyal people. It doesn't work well. We don't mesh. It is what it is. So, Mrs. P, what is your 3 needs in a relationship?
I piggyback you. First and foremost, he has to love the Lord and serve God. And second, we have to pray. We have to pray together. That's important to me. Prayer is very, very key. And thirdly is devotion. When you're devoted to anything, you put your heart and soul in it.
Great
If we're
word.
devoted to each other, then nothing will fail. And those are my 3 things.
Devoted is a great word. I like that. I'll take that from you one day. Go right ahead, Mr. King. What are your
my 3 needs. Well, first of all, it's always gonna be sex. All right.
I respect that.
That's one need. I mean, yeah,
That's a big need.
that's a must.
I
Okay.
agree.
Because if not, I'm gonna get it from somebody else. So that's a must.
Y'all ladies, y'all listen to Mr. King. Lord
That's a
help
must.
us.
All right.
Go ahead. And what's your other?
The other one is that I want a woman to love me for me. No money, okay, not my amazing sex. Just love me for me. You know what I'm saying? So okay. And another thing
Say that?
is
Yeah,
that
you
I
say
like
that.
me a secure woman. I want a woman who knows that she's confident in herself and confident in me. Okay.
That's respect. I like that.
Because I can't have an insecure woman at all, because I done dealt with that before, and no way in the world could that ever work with me.
All right, now I'm just gonna say this before, and I'm gonna jump to Miss Janine. You did all this talking about your amazing sex, ladies. If you know something that I need to know, holla at your girl, because I'm gonna call him
Yeah.
out.
Holla.
If it ain't what he said it is. All right, Miss Janine. All
She's
right.
up for herself.
All right, so let's move on to Miss Janine.
I need patience from my husband because neither one of us are perfect, and I need forgiveness,
Aw.
and I need him to believe in himself and our relationship.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's good. That's real. You have to believe in that. You have to believe in each other. All right, Mr. Elijah Blue.
My 3 needs would be spiritual, sexual,
Absolutely.
and smart. I say spiritual because there's so much wrapped in that good book, as far as love, patience, being kind, and forgiving. I say sexual because I'm just a very sexual guy. I like nudity. You gotta keep it spicy.
See, I'm the only one. See?
like nudity,
And, I say smart because you have to be intelligent enough to make the right decisions and pick and choose
Right.
in battle. So if you're smart, sexual, and spiritual, you got something going on.
I hear that. I respect that all day.
Ah,
Miss Vanilla.
Yeah.
And what's your 3 needs?
I'll piggyback on the crew here. Everybody's spiritual first.
Yes,
First and foremost, you got to know the Almighty God. Jesus, you got to know Him.
Right.
And we got to put that in the center of it all, and everything else will fall into place.
I respect that.
And after that spiritual thing, I'm like Marvin Gaye. Sexual healing. I'm just saying, ain't nothing like some sexual healing. It is very important. So many women are running around here uptight and upset.
Girl, I understand it.
They ain't had no good sex. They have not had no good
She's telling
sex.
the truth.
That's it.
I'm just saying.
That's it.
And last but not least, keep it real for me, baby. Just keep it real.
Yeah.
If it's something that I'm not doing, let me know.
Absolutely.
Please believe I'm going to deliver. I'm every woman. I can do it all.
I know that's right.
And that's just me.
That's
That's me.
Are you sure you're married?
Well, see, some things.
But that's a good thing.
Not everything.
Maybe that's the reason why she
Okay,
is.
we all fall short.
There it is.
We all fall short.
That's good.
No, I'm not married, but I'm almost is. Just like it.
Well, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being on the show today. I truly appreciate you, and I would like to thank Jesse for allowing us to shoot at a cut above. We appreciate that.
Thank
If
you, Jesse.
need a barber, holla at Jesse, holla at Janine, holla at Ken, holla at Miss Janine.
Miss P got you. I got you.
They got you. So I'm going to be coming back
I do
with
it
the
all.
question of the day, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for tuning into the night.
Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy.
Welcome back to the Nightcap. We're going to finish up tonight with the question of the day. I'm going to read the question and then I'm going to give you the answer. Question of the day. I am in a relationship with a great guy, Tracy. He's a great dad and father figure to my daughter, but I'm not attracted to him at all anymore. It's things that occur within the relationship that has made me not so attracted to him anymore. The fact that he doesn't put in time and effort into himself anymore, and the sex has become boring. The problem is he lost his job. He had a good paying job. Now he has a job that pays half of that. And his children have come to live with us. He has 3 children as well. I know that it may sound bad. However, I don't think that I want to be in this relationship anymore. Do you think that I'm wrong? Alright, so let me say this. Based upon what you put in here, starting off, you said you have a great guy in your life. He loves you. You loved him at one time, and he takes care of you and your child. Your child, as if your child was his own. I think if you have a great man and he's doing those great things, why are you questioning the relationship now? Is it because he no longer is able to take care of you because he lost that good paying job? Is the money the reason why you're not attracted anymore? I think what you have to do is you have to ask yourself the real question. You need to look in the mirror because you sound a bit selfish at this point. Yes, you probably don't want to take care of 3 additional kids, but he took care of your child as if your daughter was his own. He has 3 children. They're part of him. Everything was good up until he lost his job, based upon what you put in this letter. I think that it's selfish. However, you have your right to be selfish. Don't pretend to be with him any longer because he is a good man and another woman can have him. But when you make this decision, realize that he may get on again. He may get another good job. And when you do leave him, there may be somebody else waiting for him. There will be somebody else waiting for him. Are you going to be able to find a good man like you found in him again? So the question lies within you. That's not a question I can answer for you. you already know the answer. To me, I don't think you deserve that man, because when he was up, you were with the team. Now he's down, you're no longer down for him. You know, we as women have to learn how to stick by our men. And when I say stick by him, I don't mean if he's not doing anything and he just doesn't want to, you know, pursue any potentials in life. Clearly this man had a goal, and maybe things are different because a man, when he's not able to take care of his family, that hurts his ego. So maybe that's changing the way he's acting. So what I would suggest to do, if you're true to him and you really did love him, or you really do love him, then maybe you need to talk to him, because he may need that ego stroked. He may need a little bit of love and a little bit of patience until he gets back on, and then things will be right again. But if you truly don't want to be with him anymore, let him go and let another woman have him. I'm sure there are plenty out there that would want him. So I wish you luck in whatever you do. Thank you for tuning in to the Nightcap. I would like to thank Miss Nikki, Faces by Miss Nikki, for doing my makeup today. We're also going to be having a contest, Faces by Miss Nikki, so please take a look at my YouTube channel. Pay attention to my Facebook, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Nightcap TLJ. Contest will be up this week, and the winner will be able to get a free makeover by Miss Nikki.
Come see Faces by Miss Nikki at the Cut Above on 8 Mile.
There you go.
Come get your face beat.
There it is. All day, every day.